far as the lightness and the focus. If you're watching Manchester in dark uniforms take on the Rutland Rec Bandits, or I'm sorry, it's the AAU Bandits as we're underway in this basketball game, and this is the U12 squad, and I'll double check that, make sure I'm right, but there's the pass up ahead. Bandits in the white, they'll kick the ball up on the side. It's Sanborn, and the lefty won't get the fall. The rebound will come down, it'll be controlled by Manchester. Just underway, we play 14-minute halves in AAU. All the points you win here, how it works is if the number of games that you win, the amount of margin of victory up to 10 points, and it all adds up toward the deciding of a champion in this contest. And you'll see, like I said, U11, U12, U13, U14s. You've got the 17-year age group this year. It's into the whole bracket, and try to cover as many as we can. That's McCormick with the basketball, and you'll remember him from the Rutland Rec tournaments in the past. He'll spin, get a little carry on the ball, and they're going to call a palm. Yep. So we're looking for the opening score here, 13-11 to go in the first half of play. And I haven't quite got the Manchester roster completely set, but I will work on that. Again, this is AAU Bandit basketball. This is their tip-off tournament to start the AAU season. And we're at the old gym at Mill River, and this is where they used to play varsity basketball games a long time ago at Mill River. And off the glass and in from the outside. That was Carlton with the bucket, number 13 for Manchester. That was a big-time shot. I recognize Steve Morrow out there as one of the officials. You see Fabian, 15, and trying to bring the pass across. Oh, he got his foot stepped on, and they're going to call travel. Getting up off the floor will be number 11, Stelkup, and that's who got the travel call. It'll be Bandits basketball on the far side out of bounds. And they're going to allow number 23, Nolan, to come into the basketball game now. Okay, we're just underway. It's 3-0 Manchester, and you're watching PEGTV Channel 15 Sports Munger Vision, and we're bringing you the Bandits tournament again. And then again, you'll see it at Mill River at the Hinchy Gym. It's going to be up at Rutland Town. It's going to be at Castleton. Both gyms are at Castleton. It's just quite an undertaking, and all the volunteers have helped out here with the Bandits getting organized. Just a big undertaking. It's a big tournament. That's going to be Davis with the basketball. He wants to make the move, waits for the screen to set up. And Sanborn with the touch, looks back inside in between circles. Davis will give it off to McCormick. I'll read the roster as soon as I get them down and in place for you. McCormick trying to answer 3 for 3. We'll drain it. We'll have a tie game at 3. Oh, they can't leave McCormick alone on the perimeter. No, sir. So 12 minutes straight to go in the first half of basketball. We've got a 3-3 ball game. We're going to run a little motion up top, and that pass will go down on the wing. Step, 2-point shot. No, off the back of the iron. No good. Good box out down there for the Bandits, as that was Ira Earl that did the rebounding. And look at it back to McCormick. And yeah, great defense up top. They pinched off the passing lane, and they wanted to give the ball off, and that almost went. There's the rebound. No, one more time. He'll go up. No, he'll kick it back out. Fade fire. No good. And boy, some second chances there by Manchester. They couldn't convert. Earl will get the basketball, and he'll throw it away. Casey McCormick will tour the gym a little bit, run up into the stands. Good hustle, good effort. And we'll just have the ball taken out of bounds, side out. Keenan Davin is one of the coaches. Ron Fabian, another coach for this particular age group for the AAU basketball program. And you'll see a lot of different players, a lot of different age groups, and a lot of different coaches. And that's over, well, we'll call it the elbow. It's a very small gym, so that's more like the forearm, but we'll give it the elbow call. We'll have a foul called on the arm. You see the call right there. We're tied at 3. Each team has made a 3-point shot. They were spectacular shots, just not a lot of points right now, and the ball will be held up in action here as they got rubber. So it is, they've got rubber bands and things on their wrists, the players, and they can't wear any of that stuff. So now everybody's all up to specifications. We'll get set to go. And that ball will be Manchester inbounding some pass, and they want to lob it down inside. It's a good grab, a lot of air into the ball. There's the move at the free throw line, shot up, and got it! That'll be good for 2 points. It'll be number 13, Carlton. So he's got all 5 of Manchester's points, and it's 5-3 with 11:06 to go in the first half of play. Manchester with the dark blue uniforms with the lead. And this is going to be McCormick. He'll give it off on the side to Davis. Davis, he's going to try a 3-ball. Nope. Front rimmed it. Rebound will come down. It's going to be controlled by Earl. He's able to push the pass off to his teammate over in the corner, and it's off from Fabian's foot. Ball on the floor. They'll lob it up ahead. That'll be stolen away by Davis. So a little action there in that sequence. That's a 3-ball, and he got it. Oh, that was Sanborn with that left-handed release out there, and he hammered it in. 6-5, the first time that we've seen the Bandits have the lead. So the Bandits squad, U13, till I check myself, it's they're a 12-year-old group, but they're playing up to the U13 division. There's another shot on a running one-hander that's going to drop. That'll go down through for Nolan. So 7-6 down. Manchester reclaiming that 1-point lead, and this is shaping up to be quite the Donnybrook. Oh, nice pass to Earl. Baseline cut in the basket, and you couldn't get a better pass than that right there. 8-7, and that's the third lead change already in the opening half of play. And McCormick, quick hands, almost came up with the steal, might have forced the travel. He did. So not only can McCormick play the offense, he got the defense going right there, and Fabian will take the ball out of bounds, number 15, right in front of his coach. You see, he'll sit down now. Now McCormick will bark the play out. And again, the same rules as high school. You got 3 ball. You can play full court press all the time, man-to-man or zone. McCormick ducked inside, can't get the bounce to go his way. And that time the rebound will be controlled by Stahlcup, and he'll bring it back down to number 13, Carlton. Carlton's already shown you he's got an offensive. He's quite the offensive weapon out there with that 3-point shot, and then the 2-pointer he's made. It's 8-7. Nolan's got the other points for Manchester, and that's going to be stolen away. Davis in the crowd will wrestle his way out, breaks the press, goes up. Oh, he was going long distance with the pass, and rolling into the cage with a hard effort. It'll be number 55 down there that was hustling after the basketball, and that's going to be Fuller, number 55. We'll have Davis take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. And it's not been a ton of scoring, 8-7, but it's sure been a lot of action. Oh, nice pickup, stepped inside the defender, up, and no! Oh, he did everything right, so just didn't get the ball to drop. Fabian with the save. Earl from McCormick, he will go up, and Earl will get it. That's just pushing the ball down the court. That's a good play right there. And we got subs coming in for the Bandits. It's going to be an Agnes, number 21, Thayer, 23, and Stevens, number 14, and that's who's going to be coming in for the Bandits. It'll be a full timeout. I want to catch up on my roster, and we'll come back. It's 10-7, the Bandits. My roster out for Manchester. They're in the dark blue uniforms. The Bandits Black Squad. They have the Bandits Gold and the Bandits Black, and this is the U13 Bandits Black Squad. So we're all up to date now on everything. This is going to be Dylan Beaven with the basketball, number 4. And as each team going to the bench substitute, that was blocked by everybody on the Bandits squad. They'll be chased down and controlled. Stevens will all at the basketball. Sanborn with the touch, and he'll bring the ball back to McCormick. And that was after a Manchester timeout, 8:48 to go in the first half of play. And you'll see a lot more Bandits basketball. I have the U11 game next. Poultney U12 taking on the Bandits U11. There'll be a blocking foul along the baseline. It'll be assessed to Beaven, number 4. And yeah, Channel 15 Munger Vision, the only place you can see Steve Morrow in shorts. That's bonus coverage right there. And it's warm in the old gym. McCormick, oh, nice move, and no. And Agnes with a good look, couldn't make the shot happen. We'll have a foul after the play. I believe it will be on 14, yep. So it'll be Stevens called for the foul, and the ball will go back out of bounds, and we'll go full length of the court now for Manchester. 33 back there's England, and he'll bring the ball into play to Beaven. And so Beaven will cross the timeline. He's looking at a 2-3 zone right now. That's why there was no pressure in the backcourt. Thayer made a gamble on the ball, almost came up with a steal. Fuller wanted to drive to the hole. That ball was knocked away and saved. Oh, what a great play, and can't get the bucket. Offensive rebound can't happen. One more chance. No, Stahlcup with the look, and there's the foul finally. Oh, you talk about getting on the boards. Number 55, Fuller, was one of the players that was just pounding the boards. Stahlcup, another player that's getting on the boards, and 2 shots coming up for Manchester, and it'll be number 55, Fuller at the line. So right there, they were able to exploit their height advantage over the shorter Bandits, and you know, a lot of it's technique too with boxing out, but just relentless action trying to get the rebounds, and that will be good by Fuller, and that'll make it a 10-8 basketball game, down by just 2 now, Manchester will. You're watching AAU basketball action on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. And immediately following this game, you'll go see the fade, but we'll come on. We'll have the U11 Bandits, 11-year-old group, taking on a 12-year-old Poultney group. So that should be fun to watch, and both teams will be in the viewing area. And McCormick with the crossover, and the hesitation might have carried the basketball. He did. Yeah, he brought it up, stopped it, and carried it, and that's a good call by the official. And we'll have England, number 33, take the basketball out of bounds. Again, he's working with Beaven. And what happened right there? They just hit the plug, and then shut off the shot clock. Yeah, so it should be 10-8 with 7:46. And that's all they're doing right now is working on the clock. Yeah, and that's all they're doing right now. So real quickly, as I reset the clock, I'll tell you for the Bandits U13 Black squad, they have Keenan Davin as a coach, Ron Fabian also a coach. You have Ira Earl wearing number 1, Matt Sanborn wears number 2, Cody McCormick is 3, Nick Davis is number 12. There is a number 14 Stevens out there. I gotta get a first name though. Sam Fabian's 15, Nick and Agnes is number 21, 23 is Alec Thayer. And I bet you 14 is Josh Stevens. I have him as 33 on my program. He's actually 14. And they're just getting the clock situated. We're in the first half of play. And they say there's 80 minutes and 6 seconds left, and there isn't there. They got it back to almost the correct time. And they handled that very well. So yeah, well, congratulations to the Glazic champions. That was the Christ King 5th grade squad, and that's going to be a travel call. Yeah, Bevan got in there, and his pass was taken away, and he cut shuffled the feet. And Stevens will take the ball out of bounds, number 14, and he'll have McCormick back there with him. No press yet in the backcourt by Manchester. They're going to pick up. Again, you're at the old gym at Mill River, and it's hard to believe this is where they used to play varsity basketball. Sanborn has already nailed 1 3, wants to make the move, has the ball taken away. Yep, it will become a steal by number 5, Shahadi. Shahadi will go to Bevan, and Bevan will look to his left side. He's taking a glance to make sure Steve Morrow was going to steal the basketball, and that might go out of bounds. No, it's going to be picked up in the corner by McCormick, and he wants to push the basketball. And good hustle coming back. England will make the steal from behind, number 33, and he'll bring the ball back to Bevan. Again, a 2-3 zone being played by the Bandits right now, and McCormick up top on that zone along with Stevens. Shot from the wing, no good, and rebound on the weak. Oh, look at that, just using his arm span right there to reach over and not pick up the foul. That was Fuller with the putback, no good, number 55 for Manchester. We're down to 7 minutes to play in this opening half. Ball will come over to Thayer. He'll make the move, get to the free throw line, and have the ball taken away, and Thayer will pick up the foul up. Yeah, got a little bit of the arm, that'll be the call, and that'll be a foul. No shots coming up, and nobody's in the bonus situation yet. They allow Ira Earl to come back in the basketball game, who will replace Sanborn for the Bandits. And I saw a new number coming also. 24 is who coming in for Manchester. And boy, trying to dribble through everybody on the Bandits. The ball got stolen. There's a diving attempt by England to get the ball to his teammate. That shot will not drop for him. It'll be Stevens with the basketball. He'll go to McCormick. 10-8 to score, and the Bandits U13 Black squad will lead. And Thayer wants to dump it down inside. He will. And Agnes kicked it out. Ira Earl might have double dribbled. 3-second call. They had their choice there, and they go with a 3-second call, lane violation, and the ball will go over to Manchester. Yettins, they had allowed people to come across the court. Again, there's no area to really walk on or anything, so I mean, it's a good thing by the officials. They just stopped the clock and allowed people to walk in and get their seats. And that's going to be an air ball, and it's going to be saved back and controlled by Manchester. Kind of. That's going to be a live basketball. Everybody on the floor. Stevens will get it off. Earl will wait, get the pump fake up and get the basket. Oh, what a great action sequence that was right there. The lead will now go to 4, 12-8 in that zone. Being active up top will make the steal. A steal right back at the other end. That's going to be number 5, Shahadi, and Shahadi will slow it down to run the point now. And, oh, Stevens just missed the steal there. Almost got it. That's going to be falling away. Fuller, no good rebound. Kept aligned by Manchester. Blocked by Earl. Oh, he just ate him up and spit him out. He's on the break. He wants to give the ball across, and jump ball. And I think it's going to stay down. This in with the U13 Black squad, the Bandits, and you'll see some of the Gold squad action. You'll see some 17. They got 17-year-old division now. We'll see that. And again, I'm trying to cover as much of the Bandits AAU tournament as possible. It's going to be white basketball. There they go. Steve caught that. Got Fabian and Davis at the scores table for the Bandits, number 15 and 12 respectively. They'll be checking in at the next opportunity for the AAU Bandits. I mistakenly said the rec department, and I apologize for that. But what a move. He showed him the left, took the right, missed the shot, rebound on the floor, and there is quite the scrum down there, and they're still battling for it. It'll come out to Thayer, he'll stop, put it up, little strong tip, controlled. Earl had it, lost it, and it'll be Fuller breaking on the pack. He's got a 2-on-1, and boy, the ball hung up on him. He's able to keep control of it long enough not to get the foul. Up and going to count it. Yep, the basket's good, Steve said, and that was number 11, Stahlcup, who will get the bucket and a chance for the free throw to make a 3-point play. Earl will pick up the phone. Stahlcup will be at the line. And that will stop the clock with 5:40 to go. Cuts the lead to 12-10 and a chance to make it a 1-point basketball game. Fabian and Davis now back in the basketball game as McCormick and then Agnes will sit down for the Bandits. And nope, I might get the second bounce. We're going to have a push from behind called. Oh, we're going to have a violation called on Thayer, 23. So there'll be another shot coming up for the Manchester squad. Yeah, if you're not familiar with AAU basketball action, they play halves, not quarters, and each age group, it's different. They don't play the full 20-minute half like in college. I think the highest they go is 16 minutes. So watch Davis now slow it down with 5:34 to go in the half. It's a 2-point lead, and oh, nice pass from Stevens traveled. I'm not sure Stevens realized where he was. If he catches, turns, and looks, he's got a layup, but he wanted to kick the ball back out, and we'll have Carlton bring the ball down. Now, Carlton's been a very good shooter for Manchester. The thing he did nice there is he kept the dribble alive, so he wanted to deliver the pass. And he might have traveled. Yeah, they drove baseline, wanted to kick it back up top. Number 11, Stahlcup, and just traveled on it. So again, you'll see no pressure in the back court, and the ball will be brought in from Stevens to Davis. And Nick Davis, number 12, will call the play out as he'll assume the point position now that McCormick's on the bench, and that's going to be stolen away. There's pass picked off, and Fuller will get it, a tie ball game. So both of these teams have gotten a lot of points off their steals defensively. So both of these teams have been able to turn defense into offense, and that's going to be picked up by Thayer, Alec Thayer, and he'll come back to Davis. Now he faked the pass down inside to Earl. He'll work off the screen. There's the prolong the baseline, partially blocked. Will come back to Stevens. He'll give it off. And boy, the defender will fly by. It'll become a 2-point shot, and nope, that actually might have been tipped. Earl, no. One more time, Fabian will get it. He'll turn, fire. Fabian too strong, and they had their chances and couldn't convert. Manchester on the break. There's the pass along the left side of the paint, controlled by Manchester. It's just an athletic move to get the basketball back right there, and they'll throw it away. They were looking for number 55, Fuller, and even with his big arms and long arm span, he couldn't control it. And I believe we'll have a timeout called by the Bandits squad. In the 12-12 game, we'll keep it on the Bandits lineup right here. We'll let Coach Davin get locked down, and I'll tell you right now that number 1 on the roster is Ira Earl. Matt Sanborn is number 2. Cody McCormick wears 3. Nick Davis is 12. Josh Stevens is 14. Sam Fabian 15. Nick and Agnes 21. 23 is Alec Thayer. Again, Ron Fabian, one of the coaches. Keenan Davin is another one of the coaches, and you're looking at the Bandits U13Black squad. They have a gold squad, a black squad. Like I said, I've got on the roster after this the Poultney squad, a U12 group taking on the U11 group for the Bandits, and that should be a fun game to watch. And it's immediately after this game. And then at later dates on Channel 15, I have the U17 squad for the Bandits coming up, and some U14 gold basketball. No, U13 gold basketball. Sorry about that. You think it's confusing to you? You should have the program and try to figure it all out on the fly. You hear the buzzer sound, and we'll have the backcourt of Davis and Thayer, and it'll be Thayer taking the ball out of bounds. And we'll take a look right over the player's shoulder. Small venue like this, you can really get up close with the action and hear the huddles and the timeouts. And that ball went down inside to Earl. And he was able to wrestle it away from 3 from Manchester players. Earl up strong, side of the backboard, no good. Rebound will come down and be controlled by number 11. That's going to be Stahlcup. And we got a whistle and a foul, and I believe Stevens will pick it up. I think they're going to say 14. Yeah, that's going to be the call, 14. So Manchester will take the ball out of bounds on the back line and look to bring it all the way forward, and it's going to just be brought into Carlton. Carlton, like I said, started things off with a 3-ball for Manchester, and it stayed close all the way. I think the largest lead was at 4 points. Right now we're tied at 12. Now just work it around the corner, and Davis is going to get the steal. Gets it up ahead. The pass will be controlled in the corner by Stevens. He'll bring it back to Thayer, and Thayer to Stevens, and going to be a little bit long and strong, and Fabian there can't get to the basketball as Fuller able to control it momentarily. And then Fabian was able to knock it away from behind and make the steal, and 3:38 to go in the first half of play. And again, teams are very equally matched here in this first half. And oh boy, Davis knew what he had. The baseline, he went to make the corner, and on the cut around the corner, he lost the ball off his foot out of bounds. And Sanborn will come in and replace Stevens. That's a change for the Again, the game's really had a good flow to it right from the opening tip-off. It's just moved it right up and down. England, oh, he got below the free throw line, off the glass and in. England with a big-time move right there will give Manchester back the lead. They had it at 3-0, and now they're up 14-12 over the Bandits. Well, they checked the clock. There's a lot of time there. Long distance shot off the back of the iron, no good. And they'll hand the basketball back and get it to the point guard, Carlton. Everybody had a touch that time, and it ends up in the man's hands they want. Carlton will have it. And boy, that's a fadeaway. That might have been actually tipped. I believe the defender got a hand on the ball. That's why he came up soft like that. That shot was taken by number 11 out there, and it's going to be Stallcup. See Davis motor into the front court. Fabian with the good hands made the snag. Goes baseline, was looking for Earl. And the pass was the right idea, but it was a little bit at his feet. And McCormick will check back in now. He'll wear number 3. And it's Cody McCormick, and he plays for the Bandits. Again, this tournament runs from Friday night to Sunday night. There's a lot of goes into the formula figuring out who wins each division's championship or gets to the championship game, and that's going to be off from the hands of his teammate England out of bounds. So the Bandits will take over the basketball. But yeah, they go by wins and losses, margin of victory up to 10 points, and all that's formulated by somebody a lot smarter than me, and they come up with who goes to the title games. And yeah, what happened right there? Yeah, they didn't start the clock, and that's what the stop and play was, and they adjust the time, and we'll have Davis and McCormick in the backcourt. Manchester looks like man-to-man. Yeah, they're going to go man-to-man on this, and boy, that's just a good battle. That's 55. They got in the way of the pass. Fuller, and just good anticipation, took away the pass lane and created the turnover, and you can see Carlton call the play out. He's not scratching his head. That's the old how you call the play out and what they want to run. That's going to be from the arc. No. Tell you, Manchester's had a lot of success from that right there. Stallcup will get it up and in. They've got two good-sized guys down there in Stallcup and Fuller. And when they go down inside, oh, look at the steal by England. Took it away from McCormick, up, and the foul is going to be a 2-shot foul. McCormick will be assessed for the foul, and I believe it's going to be England, 33, will be going to the line. Yeah, so that's what happens. Manchester with a chance to increase their 4-point lead. Will settle in at the line for a couple. And while he takes his first shot, I'll tell you that it's Beavens number 4 for Manchester, Shahadi 5, Stallcup 11. Carlton is 13, and that won't go for him. Nolan's 23, England 33, Izu is 24, and Fuller 55 for the Manchester squad. They are a U13 Manchester Bulldog squad. And he'll get that one. Boy, a lot of patience on that one, and a drop for him. Lead goes to 5. That's now the largest lead of the contest for either side. 17-12, Manchester with the lead. Bandits with the basketball, and this is going to be kept alive. The dribble will be McCormick. He'll loop it down inside to Davis. And getting the right idea, just threw the pass a little flat. Has to put a little bit more air into the basketball. And Manchester not facing any pressure in the backcourt. They haven't extended it yet. With a minute 39 to go in this first half of play. Manchester really ending this first half very strong right now. That was definitely got a hand on the ball. Davis, Fabian with the save to England. He'll get it up and in. So England, in the last couple minutes, has become a major factor here for Manchester, increasing their lead to 7. Boy, McCormick kicked the ball back on the drive, and there's the basket. It was Ira Earl with a nice dish there from McCormick, and Manchester will want a timeout. With a minute 10 to go, it is 19-14, Manchester with the 5-point lead. You see Manchester right now, their head coach, and he's going to take a full timeout. Now, again, one of the nice features of PEGTV, they've added streamlined video on demand. You can go to the website at www.pegtv.com and click on an event or a show or a game and watch right there on your computer. Oh, McCormick with behind the back, opened him up, missed the shot. Everything but the bucket. By going behind the back, it opened him up for the shot, and they're going to call a travel. Yeah, Fuller, I thought he was going to dunk it the way he had built up some steam there, and he was heading off to the races. Now Manchester, this is what they call the timeout for. They've gone to a full court press here as they've extended the defense. McCormick with a great grab. What a shortstop he'd make. He'll weave his way through, and I'm not really sure. But I tell you what a job by Fuller. Was just parallel to the court when he went flying after the basketball. He last touched it, so it become Bandits basketball. Oh, they had Sanborn wide open and they give him the ball. It'll come back to Earl. He'll stand on the elbow, go to Sanborn. He sees the baseline, takes the baseline, and that ball. But the inbounds pass, if they would have gotten the basketball, he would have had a layup to step to the hole and make it. And 2 shots coming up for Sanborn. He'll go to the line now. This will be his first visit to the free throw line. Again, I'll have all various age groups of the Bandits coming up throughout the weekend at a later date on Channel 15. You can watch all that sports. And if you don't use the on-demand video and watch the games, you can always go to the website at PEGTV.com and find out when the game will be airing. And don't forget, Saturday afternoons at 4 o'clock, the program director, Tom Laypolt, always loads up the server with that week's sports and puts it on, so 4 o'clock Saturday you can start watching all the local sports. And Earl with the rebound, turns, and boy, great job by Ira Earl. A, of getting to the basketball for the rebound, and then B, creating enough space to get the shot off, knowing where he was on the court, and to put the shot right back up. And he'll get 2 free throws now for the Bandits. 49 seconds to go in the first half of play. And Manchester up 19-14 over the Bandits Black squad. And that's 3 missed free throws in a row for the Bandits. A lot of it just can be also they're just not used to this court and the lighting and the background and everything. There, look at that one. Cuts the lead to 4, 19-15, and McCormick sneaking in the backcourt. And boy, he did create the turnover. Yeah, he did that all himself. That was Nolan that became very aware of McCormick sneaking up behind him and up to bother him. Now Manchester will set up the press, and it'll be Davis taking the ball out of bounds. And Shahadi will go and deny McCormick. They'll come back to Sanborn, and Sanborn will cross the timeline and then flip over the defender Shahadi and get it to McCormick. All the way in. There's the dish, and count it! You got the bucket and the foul. And so the Bandits able to make a nice run here toward the end of the half to cut the lead to 2, and a chance for Sanborn at the line to cut the lead to 1 if he can make the free throw. So in his first half, we've seen a lot of drives finished, and then the players sent to the line for the and 1. And he got it. Boy, that's a beautiful left-handed shot. It makes it 19-18 now. You know, they haven't put it on the board yet. There they go. And that'll bring Stallcup, number 11, back in the basketball game for England. England will sit down, number 33, and it could be because that was his 3rd foul. And so Nolan will lose the basketball. He's going to have McCormick up, and no. McCormick did a nice job of spinning to his left to get away from the defender. And now he'll put pressure on. McCormick will lose his footing, get back into play. Fabian will come up and pressure the ball defensively. That's Bean, and taken away. Control. Davis with the basketball. 20 seconds to go in the half. And the Bandits with a chance to go to the half with the lead. 19-18. They were down by 7. Earl up, and he'll get it. What an assist down to Earl. And they'll go 20-19 the Bandits. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Plenty of time for the shot. It's going to be Stallcup. It's going to count if he gets it up. What a half of basketball. Manchester able to build up a 7-point lead, only to see it shrink away with 49 seconds to go. It'll be 20-19, the Bandits with the lead in this AAU basketball tournament from Mill River High School on Munger Vision. Manchester's had a time to get some water here and make an adjustment for the basketball game for the second half. England will get the ball, number 33 for Manchester in the dark blue uniforms. You're watching U13 AAU basketball, the Bandits tip-off tournament on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. I personally would like to take a second here to thank Sue Stutz, one of the moms on the Bandit squad, not for this age group, but she's helped assemble the program, got it to me so I could have it early enough so I could type it up in large font for my old eyes to see, but very helpful, and I'd like to thank her very much for doing that. She went out of her way to make sure I got the roster. So we stay at 20-19. Manchester, that opening possession, not able to get a shot off, and Stevens had to go off his fingertips, saved the ball back. Unfortunately to Manchester, and attacking the basket, trying to roll it up and in, no good. That was Nolan. Ball taken back down by Manchester. Stallcup had it. They went to Carlton, and that shot off the mark. That was taken by number 23 for Manchester. And let me catch up here as Fuller had the chance to make the first shot. Saves the ball back to England on a great play. And that was Carlton 13 that had to look. They're going to lob it on the baseline to Fuller. He'll step inside, muscle it up. No good. And that ball will be handed off by Agnes. And Agnes with the rebound will go to McCormick. McCormick with the ball on the elbow will make the move down the paint, up and draw the contact, hit the deck, and 2 shots coming up. He was already going towards the shot when he got fouled. And so McCormick with a glance to the bench. We'll listen to Coach Davin as we get set to watch McCormick with his first of 2 free throws. He'll be up and no. Usually a very, very good free throw shooter. Again, I'm sure they haven't really had a lot of practice time down here in the old gymnasium here at Mill River. So just a few seconds shy of 2 minutes being played. We're still looking for the first bucket of this second half. And then Agnes fell down over the foul stripe, and he'll get back up and be okay now. And they'll have Carlton hold the basketball. Now, Carlton, don't forget, scored the first 5 points of the ball game for Manchester. And this is going to be Nolan. They'll push the ball down inside. Boy, that's where I'd be looking, down inside of those big guys. And Stahlcup trying to get the pass across to Fuller. And it was Fuller 55 that was caught in the paint. And that's the lane violation. It's the second time they've had a lane violation on Manchester. 20-19. The Bandits with the lead, and they're going to lose the basketball. We're going to have a foul on McCormick first, and that'll be multiple fouls now. I believe that's 2 on McCormick. Yeah, so it'll be 2 on McCormick, and that'll stop the clock with 12:39 to go in the half. Second half of play. And again, it's been tight. It's been close. Each team's Manchester enjoyed a 7-point lead, and the largest lead that the Bandits were able to get was a 4-point lead. And to start the second half of play, Manchester's turned the ball over 3 times already. And it's Fabian with the ball. He looked down inside. Stevens went up, had the ball slapped and controlled it. Never left the floor. That's why they didn't call a travel on him. His feet never separated from the floor, and that was a good no call by the officials. This will be Carlton working against that defense of McCormick, who laid off, sagged back, almost came up with the steal. England had it again. And yeah, he reclaimed his dribble. That's okay. That's going to be tipped this time. This time he can't save it. Fuller trying to get it on that far side. I believe he's out of bounds. Yeah, Fabian with the excellent diving attempt, but he'll be out of bounds on the sideline, and Manchester will take back control of the basketball. And they're going to have Thayer, number 23, come in for McCormick. So that's the change for the Bandits. So Thayer 23 in the basketball game. Alec Thayer, number 23. See Manchester pull the ball back out. They want to call the play, and what they did, they sent Carlton down through the paint. He became open. They didn't give him the ball, and that's going to be up, no good. Fuller with the shot left it short, and it's going to be out from the hands of Van Agnes out of bounds. So the Bandits with the last touch, and Manchester will get control of the basketball right on the baseline in their offensive end. Well, I tell you what, I'd set a little screen play and just lob it in. Yeah, to Stahlcup or to Fuller, and they'll go up and easy money right there. No way to really stop that if the pass comes in correct, other than to really jam up double on the screen so he can't come down through as freely. Earl now off the bench, number 1. He'll be checking in for the Bandits. You're watching the Bandits Black squad up, and Stevens with a great trip around the court. Missed the layup, and we have a foul on rebounding action. And by England's reaction, number 33, it's going to be on England. Yeah, so 2 shots coming up now for Ann Agnes. So Ann Agnes at the line. One of 2 shots, and that'll be just a little bit off the mark. And now they'll allow Earl to come in for Sanborn for the Bandits. So that leaves Fabian and Earl down on the lower blocks of the rebounding action for the Bandits. And that leaves the guards being Stevens and Thayer, and that ball will be tipped around. Will come back to Ann Agnes. He'll push the ball back to Thayer. Thayer with a ball fake once, twice, and his pass knocked down right back to Thayer, and he'll throw it out of bounds. Nice catch by Coach Ron Fabian. The unfortunate thing is he's too old to play in his age group. This is a U13 age group, and he was out of bounds. So even if he could sell it that he was 13, he was out of bounds. Of course, Fabian's one of the many sponsors here that help get these AAU tournaments up and running. Tuttle Printing and Engraving, also one of the big local sponsors. That's up and in. That was Fuller, number 55. And with 11 minutes to go in a half, it's in the second half of play, it's 23-22. So Manchester able to settle down and reclaim the lead here. They had a 7-point lead with just about 50 seconds to go in the half, and boy, good defense right there by Stallcup. Comes down to England. He'll bring the ball back to Carlton. Carlton in the front court between the circles, goes to the outside edge of the offense, goes down inside to Fuller, contact, and almost made the basket. That is a strong young man, number 55, Fuller. Yeah, 2 shots, because he took the contact and still almost made the basket. So that'll send Fuller to the line, number 55 in blue for Manchester, and trying to increase his team's 1-point lead right now. And, oh, that thing was just about down through the cylinder, but it didn't cooperate, and it'll stay at 23-22 Manchester. That one does cooperate, and that'll be 1 of 2, makes it 24-22. And Stevens is getting the backcourt. He'll get the ball back from there. And again, don't forget, we did see the defense extended into the backcourt by Manchester with just a little bit under 2 minutes to go in the first half. They haven't gotten to that yet. There gets the ball off, and oh, that almost went. The dish from Thayer to Agnes, and Agnes will be fouled. He's going to pick up a couple more free throws. Yeah, so Agnes back at the line where he's just 0 for 2 from the line, trying to fix that right here, right now. With 10:24 to go in the second half of play, and Agnes will be up and got it this time. Found the range and makes it a 1-point ball game at 24-23. Oh yeah, you're right up in the stands here in this little gym. Fabian, nope, had the rebound, might have rushed the shot back, and we're gonna have a push call on Agnes, yeah. Yeah, he went in to get the rebound and the push. Yeah. Steve with the call, and England will take the ball out of bounds, and he'll have Carlton in the backcourt, number 13. Carlton again, he'll turn and look, and there'll be Thayer right at the midcourt circle that will pick him up defensively. Shahadi in the ball game to England. They'll give it back to Carlton, and oh, rare miss for him. He was very accurate in the first half with the outside shot. Like I said, he scored the first 5 points of the ball game for Manchester, who has that 1-point lead with just exactly 10 minutes to go in the second half of play. Boy, I tell you what, that will get to the baseline. It took a long route, and it's going to stay white basketball. Fabian will take the ball out of bounds, and he will not. Davis will come in and take his spot on the court. Yeah, so Davis will have the inbounds pass guarded by England of Manchester. Oh, Earl open, up, and no. Tell you what, that was a great play to get him open down inside for the bunny, and England burst out of the pack with the basketball, slowed it down as Thayer stepped up to stop the basketball, advancing any deeper down inside. They'll come back to England. He'll go to Carlton. Fuller, up, Fuller, no. Rebound, tip, controlled, Stallcup, got fouled. Tell you what, Stallcup did a great job of just using his height advantage right there to create no contact and just reach over and get the basketball. So in a very tight ball game, free throws are going to become instrumental in the outcome of the contest. And both teams right now not really very consistent from the free throw line. So that kind of washes that whole advantage out. But I've seen teams shoot 50% for most of the game, and then in the last 2 or 3 minutes, when everything really gets to crunch time, they can all of a sudden start finding the bottom of the rim. And I'm not sure what Davis saw there, but it was not a teammate who'll go out of bounds. Threw the ball from just beyond midcourt, and nobody touched it, and went through the paint and out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. This will be brought up by Carlton for Manchester. Carlton with the crossover. Carlton will kick the ball back up top. And England, who's been instrumental here in Manchester, reestablish themselves in the lead. Had the touch. Shahadi wants to go down inside. Shahadi, catch, shot, fire, no good. Rebound taken out of there by number 21, and Agnes. He'll go to Davis, and Davis gets a handle on the ball. With 9 minutes to go in the 25-23 basketball game, Manchester with the lead. Stevens set the screen, and Davis will bring it back to Stevens. Stevens, little push pass. Davis might have got away with some steps there. Ball went across the lane, and that's Thayer wrestling for the basketball, and we're going to have a jump ball tied up situation. It's going to be Bandits basketball. Yeah, so Stevens will take the ball out of bounds right on the baseline. They're going to set the box formation up. They're going to put Earl and Agnes down low. They'll set the screen. Thayer comes open and got it! It was all in the timing of the screen being set. Everything had to happen just precisely, and it did. And we're tied at 25 now. Good opening ball game to have on PEGTV Munger Vision as far as getting this AAU tournament underway. White 12 with the foul. That'll be Davis called for the foul. And they're going to take it out on the baseline. That'll be Robert England, number 33, that will take the ball out of bounds. As Sanborn and McCormick, Sanborn number 2 for the Bandits, McCormick number 3 for the Bandits, will check into the game. Bandits in the white, Manchester in the blue. This is the U13 basketball game. And that'll be Kahn up top, and Carlton to the free throw line, pass up the running one-hander. Will go to Shahadi. He'll go on the wing. England with the catch. He's doubled in the corner. Off from the head of one of the Manchester players. Shahadi went right to his teammate. That's big-time block, and that's going to be off the glass. And we're going to have a push from behind. Yeah, it's going to be Fuller with the foul called on him. And I believe that's only 2 on Fuller. Yeah, and number 23 coming in is Nolan coming in for Shahadi for Manchester. 25 all, the Bandits with the ball, and just about 8 minutes to go in regulation. McCormick, no. Long shot, creates the long rebound there, traveled. Caught the ball and did a little hop step, and that'll become a turnover. You can see the dribble being advanced over midcourt by Carlton. But I tell you what, they've done a good job on Carlton since he's got the opening 5 points to make sure that they picked him up further out on the defense. That'll be picked up and saved it there. He'll take the bump, keep his balance, looking for the break. Far side of the court, back to the middle. He'll get it to Davis. He'll fake a few times and pull it back out between circles. Nolan will follow him out. This will go to Sanborn. Sanborn waits for the defender to clear, go by. Shot won't drop. Rebound will come out to England. Great action, middle portion of the second half, tied at 25 in the opening game, brought to you on PEGTV Sports. Baseline, Fuller, fires, no. Rebound, weak side. Stall cup, counted. It's going to be at the line for the and one. Weak side rebounding a couple times. That's gotten away from the Bandits, and Manchester's been able to capitalize on it. And Stall cup at the line and trying to give his team back a 3-point lead. It's at 27-25 right now. Thayer will come out, and they'll bring Fabian back in the basketball game for the Bandits. Good game on this first night of action. I know I'm tape delayed, but again, opening action on a Friday night, and you couldn't ask for a better game than this. Got it. 28-25, a 3-point play turned in now by Manchester's number 11. Stallcup. McCormick wants the screen to develop, goes up and too strong. Stallcup with the rebound. They'd set the table for McCormick. He'll dive into the padded wall, and it's going to be blue basketball. So England now will bring the ball into play for Manchester. Curious how far we'll go down before we maybe see some pressure in the backcourt applied by the Bandits. Again, it's a progressive thing as far as figuring out the championship for each age division. It's wins and losses. That was definitely blocked by Earl. Up and Stallcup couldn't convert. Fabian will outmuscle everybody for the basketball. Here comes McCormick. He'll cross over and explode to the free throw line. Kick it out on the wing. Shot will go up by Sanborn. And they'll make it 28-27. What a play. What a push and what a shot. We're going to have a Manchester timeout. There's Mr. Sanborn, the lefty, with the big shot. And of course, he played his ball for Christ the King. And real quickly, I'll read the roster to you for the Bandits U13 Black squad, coached by Keenan Davin. They have number 1, Ira Earl. Matt Sanborn is number 2. Cody McCormick, 3. Nick Davis, 12. Sam Fabian is 15. Nick and Agnes, 21. Alec Thayer is 23. 14 is Josh Stevens. And we'll swing over to Manchester. They're in the blue uniforms. And there's their head coach. And they have number 4, Dylan Bevan. Dave Shahadi is number 5. Stallcup is number 11. Carlton, 13. Nolan, number 23. England, 33. Izu is number 24. And Fuller, 55. And just in a game reset, there's 6:52 to go in regulation. Manchester, 28. The Bandits U13 Black squad number is 27. 1 point difference. Each team's had a lead of a couple baskets. Manchester at one point had a 7-point lead, and the Bandits at one point had a 4-point lead. And it'll be Manchester basketball. It'll be England taking the ball out of bounds. And each team with plenty of timeouts left. But again, they go by wins and losses, points, margin of victory. Now that gets calculated and accumulated, and they figure out, it's like getting your taxes done. They figure out who's going to go to the championship game. England on the drive, had the ball come out of his hands. It's very warm in the gym, and it could have just been a matter of sweaty hands. Nobody tipped the basketball. So that's a killer. That's a double dribble too. Yeah. No, McCormick definitely picked the dribble up. Yeah, even in Vermont, we don't dribble with two hands anymore. We're cutting out of that. We're almost up to the 20th century. Carlton with the long pass. Fuller with the shot. No, had the open look. Ball tipped around. Fuller followed his own shot up. Comes down to Nolan. Back to Stalkup. He'll drive, no good. And that ball will be on the floor. Picked up. And Fuller, hook shot. Got it. Fuller with a hook shot. Lead goes back to 3 at 30-27. Oh, we got a Donnybrook at the Old Mill River Gym. Nice catch by Davis. Passes at his feet. That's Nolan's going to pick up the foul. Davis wanted to make the move around him, and 23 is going to be Nolan with the foul. Now, I have no idea what team fouls are at right now, but nobody's shooting, so obviously nobody in the bonus. And McCormick just came in front of the screen, and he wants to go down to Sanborn. And Sanborn, like I said, played for Christ the King. McCormick up, and nope. Tell you what, that's a beautiful looking shot. It just went off the back of the iron and comes down to Carlton, and Carlton will cross over. Carlton will push the ball down the line to his big man, and oh, great job of protecting the basketball, then getting the shot up, but didn't finish it. Was Fuller. England goes rolling down the court. It'll come to Nolan. Nolan with a little bounce pass down to Carlton, and he'll slow it down now because there's no defender going to pick him up till midcourt. McCormick's going to get, oh, late whistle. Late whistle, and that's got to be at least 4 now on McCormick. I got to tell you, I had a pretty good angle on that, and that sure looked like a lot of basketball. So blue will be England, number 33 for Manchester. He like the ball out on the far side. The Bandits going to bring in Stevens, and Stevens is going to come. Yeah, they're going to bring McCormick out so he doesn't pick up his 5th foul. Stevens will come in, and we'll see who will run the point. Davis ran the point last time, but McCormick set down. Stalkup up and got it. I'll tell you, they're recognizing the matchups. They're going down to number 55 and number 11. Stalkup's 11 and a tall guy, and 55 is Fuller and a tall guy. And they're just going down to the matchup. Fabian can't roll it in. That's going to be Earl tied up, and it's going to be, should be blue basketball. It'll be Manchester basketball with a 5-point lead and 5:15 to go. It's not a live and die possession, but it certainly does call for a stop here defensively by the Bandits. Oh, that was a hard pass. He had to put some juice on it to get it through the defenders, but it was even so hard that it went through Fuller's hands out of bounds. And so a missed opportunity on that possession right there. And Manchester will get a breather as the Bandits will call a timeout. With 5:04 to go in the basketball game, they're down 5. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Well, some things they can be discussing here, what we just talked about on air, as far as getting a good look and a good offensive shot here. They need a... And the other thing they might be talking about, you see Coach Fabian pointing down to the defensive end, could be the way that the 2 big men from Manchester are just getting easy access down inside and getting the basketball fed to them. So again, you're watching the Bandits AAU tip-off tournament on Munger Vision, and again, you go to PEGTV.com, watching streamlined video or video on demand. You can watch the games. You can also go to the schedule, see when the game will be played during the week on television, and you can also turn it on the TV Saturday afternoons at 4 and watch all the sports of the week. You'll have the Glazic tournament that just completed. That's on Channel 15 right now. You'll have this AAU basketball tournament to watch. CSJ softball action, provided that the weather cooperates, will be starting April 1st with their home games. And then, of course, the high school softball action from Mill River Union High School will be starting. And also MSJ baseball action. That's my summer schedule, or my spring schedule. Summer basketball, or summer sports, man, it must be the heat of the little gym, but summer sports is, of course, American Legion Post 31 basketball. And somewhere around Mother's Day, we'll have the Thunderbirds Bougiani basketball tournament. And I'll tell you what, I guess that must be what they talked about during the timeout for an offensive play, but it certainly wasn't a very high percentage shot. And now they'll go to a press. So we'll see the Bandits employ the press. They'll extend the defense. And for the first time in the second half, we'll get to see how Manchester will handle the press. Davis charges at the ball. Carlton able to dribble around. He'll go to Nolan. Nolan to Fuller. He'll wheel toward the basket. His pass in the paint will be picked up by the teammate Stalkup, and he'll go back to Fuller. It wasn't pretty, but they got the ball down inside, and Fuller will get tackled into the wall, and that'll be Fabian picking up the foul. Foul is on the floor. It's a possession foul, and they're checking to see if they're near the bonus shot. So it's at the 6th team foul, I believe is what I just heard the bookkeeper say. There's the lob. Stalkup with the... See what happened to Stalkup? There's a beautiful entry pass. He went up and got it, but then he brought the ball down to his waist, and that made him from 6'4", created him being 5'5", and they were able to get a hand on the ball and knock it away. To the floor, and it'll be taken out of there by Fuller. Fuller with the quick push, looking down inside. Wanted to go to Nolan. Sanborn hustled down inside the paint and stole the basketball. 4:19 to go in the ball game. Stevens will launch it up, and no. Can't believe this is what they want. Up, there's what they need. Down inside. Sanborn's been very effective down in there, along with Earl. 32-29. Yeah, what Coach Fabian and Davin are talking about when they say patience is to set the offense up a little bit longer to try to get the ball down inside to those big men. And England with an excellent effort. And with 3:56 to go in a three-point basketball game, it's going to be Bandits with the basketball. Sanborn trying to work off a screen being set by Davis. Will go down inside to Earl, and the ball will come off a funny bounce and be taken away by Manchester. Fuller looking for someone to give the ball to. Will bring it off to the guard on that side. Carlton let the defender get near him, and Carlton was looking for England, threw the basketball away. Manchester's going to call a timeout with 3:37 to go. They're up by 3, but it'll be Bandits basketball after the timeout. The reason you got to tune into Munger Vision. Stevie Morrow with his summer look, got the shorts on. And it's white. No, it's white ball. He threw the, it's white basketball. They threw it away. Manchester threw it away. Yeah, Manchester threw the ball out of bounds. Yeah. That's awful when the public access guy knows what's going on. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Manchester threw the ball away, and it's going to be white basketball. So Thayer will take the ball out of bounds finally, and it'll become Davis in the back court. Number 12, Nick Davis. Well, what an adventurous timeout that was. Thayer hadn't lost it. Nolan looking up ahead to Fuller. He'll go up, and boy, he took some steps. They got to call travel, yeah. That's a good call. That's a good call, yep. Now at the high school or college level, he might have got away with that. Sanborn wanted to shoot, pulled it down, 3-ball, and nope. Up, Earl, nope. That might have been actually partially tipped by Stalkup. He'll come out to Fuller, he'll go turtle, and he got hit from behind, and there'll be a foul on Agnes. Yeah, I don't think he had a blinker on, but he still got rear-ended, so that's going to be the 1-and-1. Yeah, that's the 7th team foul, the 1-and-1 for Manchester. And it should be Fuller going to the line. He earned it, that's for sure. So Fuller will go to the line number 55 for Manchester. 3:16 to go in the second half of play, and it's been quite a good game for the first game being covered by Munger Vision. It's 32-29 Manchester. And that was the one. Oh, another offensive rebound. England up and no. Kept alive, and I believe it's going to be last touch. Ooh, by Stalkup. A lot of white jerseys there, but it was called white basketball. And so Manchester, don't forget the rest of the night now. They'll be at the free throw line. And Agnes, he'll kick it out on this near side of the court to Sanborn. Sanborn wants to feed on Agnes down low. He'll fade off the glass, no good. Rebound, and Fuller will have it, number 55. He'll find Carlton, and Carlton will be stopped down the backcourt and travel. That was all Davis right there, charging at the basketball. That created the extra step. And that's good advice from the Manchester coach. What happened, everybody had gone off to the front court and left the guard all by himself in the back court. And Thayer looking, and decides to come back to the open. Davis, all the way up, and you know, that's the advantage of having those big shot blockers back there. They didn't actually block that, but they altered the shot, and that's what came up, created the miss. And here comes Carlton to the free throw line. He'll give it off to Fuller, and Fuller will just bring it back to Nolan to see if they spread the floor now. Yeah, clock down to 2:32, and they're going to run a little time here and run some motion up top. Fuller will hold it on the elbow, and the defender not close enough for the count to start. Nolan, oh, that was a great design play. Thayer will come up the ball, and the pass is just a smidging higher. Oh, that would have been an easy catch and shot from down inside. Thayer got killed the dribble up top, able to go down to Sanborn. Sanborn lets the defender go by once. No, good. Rebound, Fuller has it. Boy, those big guys down for Manchester, again, Stalkup and Fuller, have really been the difference maker here in the basketball game. They have really utilized them like post players, and they have played like big men down inside. I've seen high school teams with big men not use their players as well as what Manchester has. Running one-hander, no good. There's another offensive rebound. Stalkup, no good. Earl will get it, and Earl will dribble it out of the pack of people. Earl into the front court. Wants to swing around the baseline. Blocked out of bounds. Oh, that was Stalkup saying, I don't think so, Ira. And McCormick will come back in now with the 4 fouls with 1:38 to go. Davis will take the ball out of bounds, and McCormick wants to switch sides. He wants to go weak side. There's the scissors cut up top, and they'll bring the ball into Sanborn. He'll find McCormick. Might have got away with some travel steps there. They'll go baseline. Sanborn back to McCormick. They don't need a three-pointer. Even though they're down 3, there's a lot of time left. McCormick, no. Rebound. Sanborn wants to give it back to McCormick, let the defender go by. Nice grab by Earl, baseline. That's a tough shot to get over the top of the defender's Stalkup. Earl had it, and I believe he touched it last. Oh, it's going to be Rutland basketball, so the Bandits will have it with 1:17 to go. Now they can wait here. They don't need a 3-ball. They can take their time and get a 2-point shot. A lot of time left in this basketball game. And Agnes had it, lost it. Pass was hard. It was a high, hard one. No air underneath the ball. Now Carlton now will spin near that mid-court stripe, and there's the steal by McCormick. He's going to take it to the house, and no. And contact. England will lose it. McCormick didn't touch it. It's going to be white basketball. 62 seconds to go in regulation. And it has been a wide open NASCAR-like affair here. Fabian in the basketball game, number 15 for the Bandits in the white uniforms. To McCormick. Boy, his little pass to Earl. He'll get in the paint, go up, and no. Kept it alive, and it was off from England out of bounds. Stays with the Bandits. And England with a cramp in the back of his leg right now. Well, I shouldn't speculate, but he grabbed the back of his calf, and it's a very warm gym, and he's been a very active player. And I've got to speculate and play doctor. Hopefully it's just a cramp down in his leg. Well, that'll stop the clock with 55.7 seconds to go. And yeah, they're going to stretch it out right here. 32-29, Manchester to lead over the Bandits U13 Black squad on Munger Vision. Number 33 able to get up and walk off on his own power, and that will bring Bevan in, number 4 to take his spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they need a 5th body out there, and it'll be number 4, Bevan. And we're finally set to put the ball in play. Down by 3, the Bandits look to bring the ball in bounds. Earl came around. I'll tell you what, that was just a really good job of sticking with it. He's going to stay with the Bandits with 53 seconds to go down 3. I'll tell you, Manchester very well schooled in running their offense and in performing their defense. And now England will come back in the basketball game, number 33, as he had to come out because they stopped the clock for the injury. Again, he's working it out like a cramp in his leg. McCormick got the ball down inside, but too far inside to actually make a shot. Davis will come all the way up top. Nolan followed him to come back to McCormick. He'll drive the paint, kick it out. Fabian will go up, and that slipped off his hands. Right to Earl. Got it! Ira Earl will make it a 1-point game, 32-31. 36 seconds to go in regulation. Nolan with the ball will throw the top to Carlton. Carlton fires, and boy, that's going to be picked up by Stalkup and slapped away and controlled by Davis. 24 seconds to go, and there's a foul in the back court. Now, I don't know what the team foul situation is. I don't think they're in the bonus yet. That's number 11 in blue. That was called on Stall Cup, and that's no shot yet. The ball will be taken out bounds by the Bandits. Now, I'm not sure if they have a timeout left or not. 19 seconds to go. Looks like they're going to just let nature take its course. Oh, running one-hander, no good. Ball would be brought down, and here's the chance. You got a foul. They're going to let the clock run out. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, and no. They still have a chance, and it's going to be travel. Timeout. They called timeout before the travel. Yeah, so White, the Bandits, called timeout with 4.8 seconds to go. Yeah, that's the coach's timeout. 4.8 seconds to go. They want to know where the basketball is going to be placed. It's going to be over in the far corner along the baseline. Well, what a great ball game. 32-31. This is AAU basketball action. This is the Bandits tip-off tournament. You're watching the U13Black squad in quite a battle here with Manchester. And again, it's a championships decided for each age bracket by the wins and losses, plus by the margin of victory. How many points you win by? I think it's up to 10 points. You get the amount of the victory adds into your overall points. It's quite a formula they have. But again, every game is critical. 32-31. Manchester will be on defense with 4.8 seconds to go. Now, what would you call? You be the coach right now. You're watching Channel 15, looking right in the huddle. What do you think the coach is talking about? First of all, you got to get the basketball in bounds. That's problem number one. Now, I don't know where the team fouls are at. So, say if they get the ball in bounds and they get fouled, will they go to the line? The other thing is, too, if you take a desperation three and you get fouled, you still get to go to the line. So, you know, one team's talking about denial and not fouling. The other team's talking about getting the ball in bounds and what to take for a shot. They're only down one, and they're going to come to Fabian. Fabian's going to go up to Sanborn for the win. No, he'll just miss it. Nope, it will not count. Manchester will hold on for the 32-31 win in this U13 AAU basketball game. What a Donnybrook we've had. 32-31. Manchester will get the win over the Bandits. And like I said, right after the fade here, we'll have the handshakes. I'll fade down. We'll come on to the U11 Bandits. 11-year-old Bandits taking on the 12-year-old Poultney squad. And the officials, I thought, did an excellent job. So congratulations to the Bandits. A very good win for Manchester. And again, stick around. There's going to be more Bandits AAU basketball action on Munger Vision on PEGTV. U11, and it's 11-year-old group right there. And that's the Mill River varsity coach you might recognize. That's Jason Smith. He's coaching his AAU squad for the Bandits, and they'll be in the white uniforms. And they got a good group. They're going to be faced up against the Poultney Blue Devils, the U12 squad. And a lot of the Poultney names you're going to realize came from the Glazic tournament. And you see Coach Smith, I'll quickly read you the roster. He has Devin Maneri, number 10. Joe Candon wears 11. Tyler Straczynski is number 12. Ethan Smith is 13. Bailey Plant wears 14. Travis Fish is 15. Patrick Fisk is number 20. Nick Loveland is 21. Dylan Hotchkiss is number 22. And Ben Smith is 23. Now for the Poultney squad, take a look at them in their traditional blue uniforms. They have Colin Gilbert, number 9. Matt Vida is number 10. Sean Shepherdson's number 15. Sam White wears 24. Jacob Cook is 28. Brett Kelly, 30. Brandon Davenport's number 15. Number 42 is Tyler Rice. Ryan Lee is number 12. And Evan Jackson is 48. And that is where we're at right now. And then you're watching the Bandits AAU basketball tournament. This game is being brought to you from the old gym at Mill River Union High School. And it's 14-minute halves. There are no quarters. There's 5 timeouts. They're all full timeouts. And Steve Morrow, again, one of the officials, and he did the first game. And I don't know his partner's name, but they did a very good job in that first basketball game. So they'll line them up. We'll get set to knock them down, and it's going to be number 13 out there taking the jump, Ethan Smith. Okay, they've got everything set, and we're ready to rock and roll. Should be a good basketball game. They'll toss it up, and the tip will be controlled by the Bandits. That was Straczynski with the touch, and now Smith, Ben Smith, number 23 with the basketball. And they'll bring it up on his side to Hotchkiss. He'll step inside, wants to go down. Yeah, nice pass, and they're going to get it. That was Straczynski with the basket, but Hotchkiss with the great pass, and it's going to be a 2-0 basketball game. The Bandits with the lead, and all that taking place in the first minute of basketball. Shepherdson will give it down inside, and they'll tie it up on the other end. That was Davenport, number 32, that made the bucket. There's the steal. Shepherdson, no. Shepherdson will go up one more time, maybe. No, he'll kick the ball back out. Cook with the shot will get it. So that will be all of a sudden quickly a 4-2 ball game. Poultney striking quick, striking twice in a row, and they'll have a 4-2 lead. 13-13 to go in this opening half of play, and that's going to be knocked down by Davenport, and he didn't get the steal, but he sure disrupted the play to Fish up, and no, he was in a lot of tall blue jerseys down there and able to be creative and put the shot up, and here comes Poultney the other way with that 4-2 lead. 12:54 to go in this first half of basketball. You're watching U11 Bandits take on the U12 Poultney squad. Up, and that was blocked by Evan Smith. We're going to have a foul called on number 42 for Poultney. That's going to be on Jackson. That'll be the first foul of the basketball game. They'll go against Poultney. And they're going to bring in Gilbert, number 9, and he's going to replace Cook, number 28. That's a Poultney change. And they're going to set up a full court press with Shepherdson, number 15, back there with Rice, 42. So they're probably going to see this all basketball game, and they're going to get used to the press. They're going to have to get used to the endurance to be able to keep the run against the energy up against the press. And it's going to be off from Smith out of bounds. So we have a couple Smiths out there. We have Ben Smith and Ethan Smith, and that was off from Ben Smith. And Davenport will find Gilbert, and he'll stand at the three-point arc, and no. And that'll be tipped around and controlled by Straczynski. He'll pass around the defender to Ben Smith, and he's looking to work himself back to the center of the court. That pass will come up front, and that's going to be another Smith. He wants to dump down baseline. Hotchkiss, no. Well, I think danced on the rim and went and dropped, and here comes Gilbert the other way for Poultney. They're enjoying that 2-point lead. Now bring it back to Shepherdson. Now Shepherdson made the All-Glossic tournament team for Poultney. That pass was behind Gilbert. He controlled it, and that might be a little bit of a carry. Rice got away with it. They go down inside to Shepherdson, and boy, that's a loose ball taken out of there by Smith, and he'll go to Smith. Up ahead to Hotchkiss. Good defensive reaction. They trapped him along that far side. Poultney with the break. Poultney up ahead to Gilbert. Gilbert traveled. Waved the basket off. He took the travel, and I'll tell you what, though, they're running the floor very well, Poultney is, and they're making the U11 Bandits get it up and down the floor. They come into Straczynski. He'll throw up top. There's a 2-on-1 the other way. They'll take the shot early. No. They might have a little more room to work the ball in tight, but they're young players out there, and they elected to take the 8-footer, and the shot will be no good. And here comes Shepherdson into the front court. He just lost it. Fish will go to the floor, pick it up. Fish with a chance to get the pass up ahead to Hotchkiss, and no, it'll rim out on him. Gilbert down to Rice. Smith trying to get back in position, and Smith did. Ben Smith with a great effort. And then the steal by Shepherdson, and the basket for Poultney. What action here in the first 3 minutes of play. It had been crazy, and it goes 6-2 Poultney. And they're going to bring it back to Ben Smith. The reason that wasn't a carry is because it was his last part of the dribble. He didn't continue forward with the basketball. And Shepherdson with the ball, and 10:55 to go. And Ben Smith came up to make the steal, and they'll come to Gilbert now. Gilbert will work around Fish. Travis Fish moved those feet and cut him off, and that's going to be off the mark. Long rebound on the weak side. Shepherdson, 12-footer, no good. Danced on the rim a couple times. That gave Gilbert a chance, and tie basketball. Jump basketball. As Tyler Straczynski. Now Fisk in the basketball game along with Loveland. 20 is Fisk. Loveland is 21. Plant number 14. Those are all changes for the Bandits. And Poultney on the baseline will come into Cook. Cook in the corner, killed the dribble. Ball was tipped, comes back to Davenport to Shepherdson. Shepherdson looking, wants to make the move. Works off the screen, will fade off bounce. No. Rebound. Oh, what a job by Plant. That was a great rebound by Bailey Plant. He'll give the ball off to Loveland. Loveland with the crossover to the top of the arc. Wants to dump the ball down on the corner, and it'll be chased down and controlled by Fisk. They want to go baseline with the pass. The Plant was picked off, and here comes Poultney. Again, you can just see the size difference between the 12-year-olds and 11 years old. And yeah, it's taking its toll right now. With 10 minutes to go, Coach Smith will call a timeout, and he'll get his team over to the sideline. And yeah, And they only have the full timeout. So with 10:07 to go, it's 8-2 Poultney with the lead. And we'll quickly read the roster for you. For the U11 Bandits, coached by Jason Smith, Devin Maneri wears number 10, Joe Cannon is 11, Tyler Straczynski 12, Ethan Smith wears number 13, Bailey Plant is 14, Travis Fish is 15, Patrick Fisk wears number 20, Nick Loveland is 21, Dylan Hotchkiss is 22, and Ben Smith is 23. Now for the Poultney side, you'll have Colin Gilbert wear number 9, Matt Vida wears 10, Sean Shepherdson's 15, Sam White 24, Jacob Cook is 28, Brett Kelly 30, 15 Brandon Davenport, Tyler Rice is 42, Ryan Lee is 12, and 48 Evan Jackson, and that's both sides, both rosters. And the first game of the tournament we brought to you from the old gym at Mill River. It was a Donnybrook, won by Manchester by 1 point over the Bandits U13Black squad, and this game shaping up to be another pretty good affair right here. This is the first time out taken by the Bandits. Ball will go on the baseline to Hotchkiss, number 22. Yeah, and Poultney again setting up that full court press. And all that is that time on the timeout had expired. They'll get it into Loveland, and Loveland, a lot of arms and legs. He got it up the front court, and that's going to be knocked away from Straczynski and controlled by Poultney. That ball will end up in Shepherdson's hands to go down to Rice. He traveled again. Yeah, he's got to learn to dunk it because he'd only take the 2 steps and take off for the dunk. And again, Poultney just good strategy, being relentless with the press against a smaller team, just making them work hard and try to get the ball up. That 5 count looming, and there it is. Yep, 5-second count, and the ball will go over to the Blue Devils. Up by 6 with less than 10 minutes to go. And it'll be Poultney basketball. See, I don't have a number 3, so I'll have to get the name off the back of the jersey for Poultney. Oh, that's Shahadi for playing for Poultney. Okay, so Shahadi out there, number 3 for Poultney. And Poultney will get another offensive rebound, another chance. Shahadi with the dribble. Works around the screen, off balance, no. Weak side rebound taken out there by Bailey Plant, and he wants to throw over the top. Shahadi with the steal, up and no! Oh, almost a steal and a bucket for Shahadi at Poultney. We have Camden and Maneri getting set to come in the basketball game. That's Hotchkiss pushing the ball down inside. Plant, or Straczynski that was, turned part. There's Plant up and no! Plant one more time, yes! Bailey Plant across to King with a good effort on the boards, and it'll go 8-4 now, Poultney with a 4-point lead. And boy, they got to stop the penetration coming down inside. Shepardson looking for the foul call, lost the ball out of bounds, the official says, and it'll be Bandits basketball. Now Vida, number 10, coming in for Cook. This is a Poultney change, and Camden will take the ball out of bounds for the Bandits. And there was another change. I just want to catch up to it. It's going to be... Oh, I'm looking. I'll figure it out. What they're doing right now, they want the jersey, the uniform tucked in. And they do that at the high school level now also. Loveland came back. Loveland came back to make himself available to the pass. And again, he'll break the press. And boy, Shahadi knocked the ball down. Came right back to Loveland. He'll continue the dribble, go in and draw out the foul. That's just heads up play right there by Loveland. He wanted to pass. The ball got hammered right back to him from Shahadi. Loveland got the basketball and then just raced along the baseline, which was open, took it to the hole and got fouled, and he's at the line to shoot 2. Hi, Lisa. So the first of 2 shots will be off the glass and in, and that'll make it an 8-5 basketball game. Gilbert coming in for Rice for Poultney. Gilbert will be number 9. And that's all happening with 8:49 to go. So a nice run here as they weathered Poultney's storm. And he'll be off on that shot. Maneri got inside and almost kept the rebound alive. He did keep it alive. So Maneri able to tip the ball off from one of the Poultney players and to become white basketball. And it'll be the Bandits with the basketball. And so they'll have Camden take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Oh, Plant flashed open. They got the basketball up, and that was partially blocked. And it'll end up in the hands of Vida, and he wants to outlet the ball to Shepardson. Down the top, Sam White stops, drops it in. Oh, he was wide open on that left side of the paint. Loveland will turn, and he wants to stay in the middle of the court, and he does. He wants to stay away from the trap, and that's going to be Shahadi back there defensively. Loveland lost the dribble. He's right in your midcourt, yeah, and he crossed over. Yeah, oh, he was dancing with the line, and he crossed it. and that'll be a backcourt violation. It'll be 10-5 Poultney, and they'll have the basketball with 8:24 to go in the half. And you're watching AAU basketball action on PEGTV channel 15. Nice drive, nice dish. Gilbert had that partially blocked behind Bailey Plant with the pass. The outlet was stolen away, and Shepherdson will get it. And again, they got to be careful. It's just little careless things like that that cost them about 6 points right now. That's Fisk all the way in, slides, stops, the shot block, comes down, Cannon, a little long and strong. Rebound put up, that's going to be no good on the right side of the paint. And jump ball called. That was number 10, Maneri, that took the shot that missed the last time, and it'll be... So it'll be white basketball. They had some confusion on possession, but it'll be white basketball. Yeah, so Loveland wants the break to happen. He comes into Plant, and it'll be slapped out of Plant's hands by Shepherdson. So it's going to stay white basketball. They just want Loveland to slide over to the corner. And he's looking to bring the ball in play up top to Plant. He's on the elbow on the arc, and he'll get it to Fisk. He'll penetrate ball strip on the floor. Gilbert will pick it up, and Plant will get in there and tie it up. It's going to be blue basketball. But Bailey Plant making a big impact there for the Bandits in this opening half of play. And Shahadi will take the ball out of bounds, and Loveland just raced back to cover the basketball, inbounds pass. Shepherdson will make the catch, he'll cross the timeline, he'll get to the top of the arc and kill the dribble, and Vita was open on the elbow. They didn't give him the basketball, they want to go down to Gilbert. Gilbert will catch his own pass, get to the free throw line, give it to Shepherdson. He'll turn, fire, and no. Rebound up, and Sam White had it blocked and tipped it back to Vita. He'll give it to Shepherdson. 7:12 to go in this first half of play, and it's a 13-5 lead for Poultney. Sam White catches, fires, no, off the front of the rim, and Bailey Plant can't save it. And it's going to end up with Bailey Plant regardless. He'll chase down the loose ball, and Loveland will take the bump and ricochet off it. That's Shahadi right there defensively, and that's going to be a foul on Shahadi. Now Shahadi played for Dorset in the Glossic tournament. He's playing for Poultney here at AAU. And Ben Smith's going to come in and give Loveland a breather along with Fish coming in, and Fish will replace Fisk. So we'll have changes for the Bandits. And all this taking place with 6:58 to go. And it's been a pretty entertaining first half of basketball. And Ben Smith will accelerate around Cook, and his pass intended for Plant. The ball's still loose, and finally controlled by Cook of Poultney. He wants to find Davenport. Davenport will turn away from the pressure, dump it down inside to Sam White, and tell you what, again, he took the shot, and it was a good shot, but he had a little more room to drive. Davenport! Oh, that was a great catch and shot right there. Smith might have got, no, he traveled. Yeah, he got the ball on the exchange from the hand, from the hip to the hands, caught up, and that was the travel. And Cook will take the ball out of bounds with 6:28 to go in the first half, and 14-5 Poultney. Gilbert wants to take the baseline, lost the dribble, and Maneri was there. Fish with the steal. Fish got the basketball, and he'll go back and get it and travel. Yeah, he rolled over, and that was the travel. He got going a little bit faster than what he could control it. We'll have a Poultney timeout taken with 6:18 to go. 14-5 first half action. Poultney with the lead in this AAU basketball game. Shepherdson will have the basketball. It's Fish on him defensively, and boy, Fish got a hand check call on Fish, and he ran into a screen and he got decked. So good try by Camden. You got to give that, you got to try now and then. It's going to be blue basketball. Shepherdson for a three ball. No, and I don't think it was tipped. It's going to be white basketball. So Camden will take the ball out of bounds. Hotchkiss back in the basketball game, number 22. Actually, he's not in the basketball game. He's got to check in first. He's got to go to the scores table and check in. That was pretty cool. They were playing with 6 on the floor for a while. Maneri with the catch, he shot, got it! Maneri with the bucket. Cuts the lead in half at 14-7. This is Shepherdson. He'll have Fish on him. So Fish will draw the defensive assignment of Shepherdson, and yeah, see him trying to deny the pass. He's double teamed with Ben Smith also. Cook will end up with the basketball for Poultney, and he'll come off to Davenport. Davenport up from the baseline, a little long and strong, and the rebound will be Maneri had it. Rice will get it, and then Cook will end up with it. Cook will take the shot off the glass, no good. And we got a foul on the floor by Bailey Plant. Oh, I gotta apologize. It was Plant who was fouled, and it was Jackson who fouled him. Bailey Plant with that inside position. Now Straczynski's going to check in, and now Hotchkiss and Straczynski will both come in the ball game for the Bandits. And Maneri will sit down. Maneri with 2 points and a couple of rebounds. Did a nice job in there for the Bandits. Ben Smith came back on the far side of the court, became open. He's got the basketball. He'll get it to Fish. Fish on the penetration went baseline, and what happened there was Hotchkiss cut out, and Fish anticipated him cutting in, and the ball will go out of bounds and become Poultney basketball. And they want to put a little bit of pressure on Shepherdson, who handles the ball very well. And he'll throw it off to Cook. Cook with the catch, the penetration, off the glass, no good. And Jackson will wrestle it up and foul. That's great basketball. The penetration, the push inside, the shot, the follow-up rebound, attack the hole, and Jackson will be at the line to shoot a couple. And it's going to be 5:12 left in the first half of play, 14-7 Poultney. With the lead, and they'll be at the line. And boy, off the glass and in by Jackson. Yeah, and 4 new players coming in for Poultney. Shahadi 3, Gilbert 9, White 24, and Vida number 10, all coming in for the Blue Devils. So Jackson on his second free throw here. Ooh, left it on the front of the rim, and it'll be Straczynski with the rebound, and he'll go off to Ben Smith. And we're at 5 minutes even to go in this first half. Hotchkiss, on line, just a little shy, and the ball will go out of bounds. Blue Devils basketball. Shahadi wants Vida to come back, and he will inbounds the pass. Fish and Smith in the backcourt applying pressure, and they'll just go to Gilbert. And then Hotchkiss with the steal. Smith got it. So the defense turns into offense, and they cut the lead to 6 at 15-9. And Shahadi had his pocket pick. Oh, a late whistle. I think he came across the arm, the wrist. Yeah, that's what the call is. So there'll be ball on the baseline to Poultney, and they got to be nearing 17 fouls. I don't have an account in front of me, but it should be nearing that. And they're going to throw it top of Shahadi with the catch, full throttle. Oh, reach back at the basketball, and from the free throw line, we'll dump it down inside. Jackson might have traveled. Yeah, he went up and down on the floor, and that's a travel call. But again, a very impressive push down the floor by the Poultney guards. And with 4:34 to go, Fish will have the basketball. And boy, you talk about a size difference. Gilbert on Fish. Fish with the speed will get by him, put it up with a running one-hander. Very creative shot. Comes back to Fish on the seat of his pants. He'll squirt the ball out to Ben Smith, and he'll just come around the defense, go back to Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss wanted to set himself up for the shot. He'll get a clean grab on the basketball. Fish inside the free throw line. Got it! Great ball movement. Great ball movement all the way around to get open. 4-point lead for Poultney, 4 minutes to go in the first half, and a nice run here by the U11 Bandits. Up and no. Weak side rebound. White might have rushed it a little bit. Gilbert will pick it up. He'll set his feet, turn fire, and got it. Gilbert for Poultney will put the lead back at 6 at 17-11. And that's going to be Fish with the basketball. Nice. Give it to Hotchkiss. And he'll just give it to Straczynski. Showed the ball, ducked underneath the defense, put it up, and no. There's the offensive rebound, and that's another Smith who tried to put the offensive rebound up. I believe that's Evan Smith, number 13. Ethan Smith, I apologize. Ethan Smith, number 13, and he'll just, well, it'll be white basketball, so it'll be Hotchkiss taking the ball out of bounds, number 22. And again, just 3:24 to go in the half, and it has been a good half of basketball. And open, no good. Rebound, all Poultney on the glass. It'll be Rice with the basketball to Gilbert to Shepherdson. That's so Shepherdson wants to give the ball back to Davenport. The drive, no. Rebound on the floor. Poultney Shepherdson will have it, and he lost it. Now it's just a hot potato. I can't believe it, but they came out with it. Straczynski got it to Ben Smith. Down to Fish, and Fish won't be able to save it. Ooh, hard into the wall. Well, I tell you, a lot of action in that play. Considering no points were scored, there was a lot happening. Shepherdson, Gilbert, he's going to get it delivered to him anyways. It was enough to throw the first shot off. That was blocked. Rice will pick it up on the baseline. They'll bring it back to Shepherdson. No. Gilbert, no. Against Straczynski there, Smith has it. Rice sets his feet. And I'll tell you what, is there a lid on that basket down there? Cook will get it, and they'll just pull it back out, recycle. Shepherdson from the free throw line will take the dribble, work against Fish. Gets it to Rice. He'll duck inside the defender, and no. Hey, they've had a lot of open looks. Smith looking around, and Poultney got back in good transition defense, took away the layup. Smith with the little 12-footer, no good. And the rebound taken away by Davenport. Fish had it, and then Davenport just said, I don't think so, and he took the ball away. 2 minutes to go in the first half of actions. 3-ball, no. Hotchkiss will get on. They kept it alive, yep. So a foul call, the hold on.
3-2 blue.
That Davenport will be called for the hold. Yeah, so it'll be Hotchkiss taking the ball out of bounds on the baseline, and they're going to bring in Loveland 21 and Fisk number 20 for the Bandits. As Ben Smith and Travis Fish will sit down and get a much-needed breather.
Here we go.
And they'll go on that far side. And Hotchkiss, the fist to the bucket, got it! Oh, what a shot adjustment! He saw the shot blocker coming, and still got it up and in. And Shepherdson, wow, I think they got a little break on that. Yeah, it's going to be blue basketball. Davenport looking, picked up by Shepherdson. He'll pivot a couple different times, come back to Rice. He'll kick on the wing, up and got it. Gilbert with the basket, a minute and a half to go in the first half of play. Up ahead to Straczynski, and he'll get there. He'll go toward the basket and foul on the floor. Gilbert called for the foul. I don't think there's shots. Yeah, it's on the floor, yep. He'll dump it down to Evan Smith, and he'll get it. Smith with the basket, and it'll be 19-15 now. Poultney's lead down to 4, but a minute 12 to go here in the first quarter, first half of play. And Cook will run a little motion up top, turn the corner, and we got a foul called. Yeah, Shahadi coming in the basketball game now. For Poultney, number 3, he'll be put right to work as he'll get the basketball on the baseline with 63 seconds to go. Vida up with the catch, and Gilbert, weak side, wants to kick the ball back out to Shepherdson. And boy, got multiple call here. So it will be Loveland called for the foul, and still not the 1-and-1. So Poultney on the baseline, Shahadi will look. We want to go to Shepherdson, ball on the floor, and jump ball will be called, and it's going to be white basketball. And that's going to be Straczynski that caused all that problem. Hotchkiss will come into Loveland. Loveland with 49 seconds to go. Smith wanted to go baseline. That was really well defended to go across to Hotchkiss. Yeah, got a lane violation called on Straczynski, number 12. Tyler Straczynski called for the 3-second call. Shepherdson all the way to the hole, foul. And that will be on 13, I believe. Yeah, that'll be called on Ethan Smith. So 2 shots coming up for Shepherdson. And Maneri 10 and Cannon 11 off the bench for the Bandits. They'll be at the scores table. They'll be checking in on the second shot. All twine. Good looking shot by Shepherdson. As Hotchkiss and Straczynski will come out. And again, very warm gym. And they're just going to get a breather with 36.2 seconds to go. And Shepherdson with a 20-15 lead for Poultney on the second shot will be up. And that didn't hit the rim. Yep. So we'll have Camden take the ball out of bounds. He's going to have Loveland and Fisk in the back court. And now they'll slide the other Smith back there. He'll go to Maneri. He'll make the catch. And he wants to drive against Gilbert. Little mismatch sides there. And Gilbert slapped the ball away up and side of the backboard. Shot was taken by Loveland. 25 seconds to go. And here comes Shepherdson working against some pressure. Now Maneri will peel off. That's Loveland defensively with some help now. Maneri stepped up and got it. Nice patient offensive trip down the floor. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, they'll get it off to Camden, and he'll keep the ball under control. 2 seconds, 1 second, it'll count if it goes, and it'll just miss. At the half, it's Poultney by 7, 22-15 over the U11 Bandits. Hotchkiss to start off this quarter, and or this half, I'm sorry, I got used to that, and they'll miss the shot. Oh, that would have been sweet right there. So we're underway in what could be the final 14 minutes of basketball action in the opening round of the Bandits basketball tournament, and boy, almost a steal out there. Smith had it, lost it, and Gilbert will drive and get it. Nice job by Gilbert. Let me get 24-15. So the Bandits fell behind early. They were tied at 2. And then they kind of made a run toward the end of that half, and Fish with the basketball, bring it back to Smith. 3 ball by Smith. And it'll go out by Mr. Sell, go down there, and it'll become Poultney basketball. Then they're going to bring Bailey Plant in, and he'll replace Straczynski for the Bandits. They're in the white uniforms. They're a U11 squad. And Gilbert will get it to Shepherdson. And all that's taking place within the first couple minutes of this second half. They play halves, not quarters in AAU. Rice to White to the bucket. Got it. White with a basket. All twine. And the lead will go to 11 now at 26-15. So Poultney, again, really finding their matchups nicely. And you want to wrap the ball around on the baseline. It's taken out there by Jackson. He'll hand it to Shepherdson. It might have been tipped coming through the baseline, but in any event, Poultney will take over the basketball. It's a good switch there defensively as Hotchkiss went through the screen. And they're going to call Smith, number 13, Ethan Smith, for the foul. On here, 2 shots. Yes, so it's official, so there'll be 2 shots coming up. Stops the clock with 12:34 to go, and it's 11-point lead for Poultney at 26-15. And again, very warm gym and a lot of people in here and taking in a good ball game, and that'll be all twine. 27-15 now. And Jackson on his second shot. Nope, I thought he might get the second bounce. White will get the rebound. He'll kick it back to Shepherdson. He'll take it to the basket, no good. Long rebound, and who touched the last? Last touch by Shepherdson out of bounds. Dylan Hotchkiss was also there. And right now, even though there's a lot of time left in the basketball game, the Bandits need a bucket this possession. And that was Fish that came back to meet the pass, and he penetrated, kicked it out to Plant, and that was blocked. It comes down to Shepherdson, who's played a great ball game. He'll find Gilbert. And then Shepherdson will find the opening in the defense. Well, actually he did, and Plant got back there, and don't forget, Plant started on the other end of the play and got all the way back to make the steal. Then Ben Smith has his pass tipped, and it'll go off from Gilbert's hands out of bounds. Yeah, and Hotchkiss will just move back a few feet, and he'll get the basketball handed to him, and he'll put the ball in the play. And Poultney again in the blue uniforms with the U12 team taking on the U11 squad, and Smith and company out there in the white uniforms for the Bandits. Nice ball fake, sets it up, and got it! 2-pointer. Yeah, he'd come over the line, but that ball fake was sweet to watch, and they'll make it a 26-15 Well, they got 27-18. You see Gilbert back up, create space between him and Plant. Hodgkiss almost had to steal against Shepherdson. He's going to try to 3-ball. Nope. Front rimmed it. There's the offensive put back by Gilbert. Good job of, again, using their advantage. They have height advantage, and they're able to get their rebounds, and they got the people down low with the size, and they're really finding the matchups right now. Fish goes to Hodgkiss. He's in the corner. They didn't trap him. They'll come back to Smith. He'll put it up and got it. Ben Smith with the last 5 points. Finding his stroke here in the second half. 29-21. And then boy, Hodgkiss had a pick and a half set against him. Rice with a very clean pick, but very solid pick. White trying to use the glass. No good. Fish with the rebound. Fish will push it down this near side. Fish into the front court will slow it down at the elbow. Fish. From Christ the King will go to Plant. Plant wants to drive baseline, slides inside, forced it up. Now it's blocked from behind by White. Comes down to Jackson. Jackson to Shepherdson and Poultney with the basketball. And that 8-point lead and 10.5 minutes to go in regulation. And Loveland and Maneri at the scores table, they'll be checking in for Coach Jason Smith of the Bandits. That's going to be tipped around, and Shepherdson to Rice. Gilbert wants to penetrate, works off the screen, got to the baseline. The cut by Shepherdson, beautiful. That was beautiful basketball. Puts the lead back to 10 now at 31-21. You'll see a lot more AAU basketball action. I plan on at least getting one of the U17 and some of the U14 basketball games on. Or U13 also, and that's going to be White, fades, fires, rebound, Jackson, muscle it away, put it up, no. Set on the rim, wouldn't fall, another chance, up and no. Another time, Poultney up and got it. That was Jackson this time, and they're just sticking with it. They're pushing everything down inside and using their size advantage. Lead to 12. Look him off the Fish. Poultney sitting in that zone up top. Looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Plant trying to work his way inside. Does. Oh, he should never be able to walk down inside the zone like that. He'll miss the shot, and Shepherdson working against Fish. Fish with some help, and boy, who jumped out? Ben Smith with a great job of jumping out. Bailey Plant with the defensive rebound will keep the ball alive by wrestling it away from Shepherdson and finds Ben Smith. And we're going to have a Bandit timeout. And they're going to bring in Maneri, Fisk, and Loveland for the Bandits after this timeout. So again, we'll take a quick look down in Coach Jason Smith's huddle, and we'll tell you that he has number 10, Devin Maneri. Number 11 is Joe Candon. Tyler Struzinski is number 12. Ethan Smith is 13. Bailey Plant wears 14. Travis Fish wears 15. 20 is Patrick Fisk. Nick Loveland is 21. 22 is Dylan Hotchkiss. And 23, Ben Smith. And now for the Poultney side, you will have Colin Gilbert, number 9, playing a big ball game. Matt Vita is 10. Sean Shepherdson, number 15, running the point. Sam White's number 24. Jacob Cook wears 28. Brett Kelly's number 30. Brandon Davenport having a good game out there is 15. Tyler Rice, 42. Ryan Lee, 12. And Evan Jackson, 48. Just to recap, we're at 9:02 to go in the second half of play. 33-20, Poultney with the lead. And the Blue Devils, just like the name, wearing the blue uniforms. And you can see the ball will be on the far side of the court, right at the midcourt stripe. Now they need somebody in white uniform for the Bandits to take the ball out of bounds, and they'll get organized now. They're all on the same page. Yeah, and they're going to have Fisk bring the ball into play to Loveland. He'll make the touch. He had Ben Smith backing it up, and Poultney with a lot of changes out there also. I want to change Davenport also to number 32. I have him as 15 on my roster, but he is 32. Cook will pick up the foul, number 28 for Poultney. It's not a shooting foul. Nobody's in a bonus situation yet, and the ball will go out of bounds to the Bandits on the baseline. They'll set the box formation up. There's the call for the break. They want to muscle it in the Plant. He was taken away. They'll swing it over to Smith. There's the ball fake, the shot, and ooh, just off the mark. Vita with the long rebound, but the defense back in position, and they'll keep him on the outside. And he's looking for the trailer on the play, and he'll go to Shahadi. Shahadi to Davenport. 3-ball, got it! Oh, Davenport having a great ball game for Poultney. The lead now will go to 36-20. And Cook came from behind, almost had to steal, went to Plant, up and got it. Bailey Plant with the basket. And again, they need some defensive stops now, the Bandits do. Shahadi will pivot and find Davenport. Davenport wants to go down inside to Cook. Perfect pass, bucket. Davenport with the assist, Cook with the basket. And now the press in the back court, and Loveland will zig his way up through the traffic and find Plant. Nice job of making the catch. Then the foul occurred on the rush to the basket. And it is on Cook. He'll pick up the foul. Yeah, it's possession foul on the floor, and then I saw Struzinski coming in for Plant for the Bandits, and Camden, number 11, also coming in for the Bandits. That's Loveland on the baseline, looking, finding Struzinski. He sees the cutter, Maneri, and he kept his toes in contact with the court. That's why there was no travel called. 3 seconds, so yeah. Maneri got in there and liked the paint, got called for the 3-second call. And they'll have Davenport slide over to his right and get it into Cook. 38-22 in long distance pass, and Vita will get it. He's going to take the shot. No. White had it, and he'll dive after it, go out of bounds, and it'll become Bandits basketball. That's going to be Cannon taking the ball out of bounds. Into Loveland. Loveland up ahead to Maneri, and White had to pick. Ends up in Shahadi's hands. Shahadi and Poultney on the break. Shahadi up, fires, no. White fouled, no call. Ball will be missed. It'll be coming back down to Vita, and jump ball as Fisk will tie up Vita, and it'll be Poultney basketball. Whew. You think the gym's hot, the action's even hotter. So it's going to be White basketball. They'll have it on the baseline. Yeah, so they'll have Davenport guard the inbounds pass, and they'll still get it to Loveland. You see Shahadi staying with him. He'll go to Maneri. He'll make the catch from behind. Sam White took away the baseline. They're on the edge, and they'll go down inside to Struzinski. Ball fake. Likes this angle better. No good. Follows up his own shot with the rebound. Will step inside and get stuffed by the backboard. He has it one more time, and boy, that is just workmanlike effort. Struzinski will get the basket, and it goes to 38-24 now. Fisk waited, got the steal. Fisk will attack the hole and draws the foul. 2 shots coming up for Fisk. He'll head to the line, and I believe it's going to be Cook that picked up the foul. Yes, it will be Cook picking up the foul. Yeah, so Fisk hit the line, and he'll shoot a couple, and that'll stop the clock with 7:06 to go in the basketball game. And down 38-24, they need these points. Yeah, I'm not sure why Cook left. I don't think he had 5 fouls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5 on the court. Got it. So Fisk will make it. All right, they want Cook to get off the box. The coach wants to talk to him. They're going to put Vita down low on the blocks right now. So they're all set now on the Poultney side. No, that'll be front rim to Maneri. Got it. Puts it up, and no. Boy, that would have been sweet right there. They could have used that. Fisk will get a couple offensive chances, and then a foul called. Yeah, foul on the floor, clearly called by Steve Morrow. It'll be Davenport called for the foul. And it'll be ball taken out of bounds on the baseline by the Bandits. They'll call for the break. Cannon gets it into Maneri. He'll take the bump, wheel to the hole, pull the shot back down. That's going to be put up, and Loveland will be short. White with the rebound for Poultney. He'll throw over the top to Shahadi. Shahadi and Maneri, and Shahadi's going to win the race, work off the screen, take it to the baseline, put the shot up, got too far at the backboard. White with the follow-up becomes a pass, and Cook going to get it. Count the basket for Cook. Oh, straight up, straight down, right through the hole, and Cook at the line looking for the 3-point play on a made free throw. 40-25, 15-point lead now for the Blue Devils in what's their opening game of the AAU Bandits basketball tournament. And Cook trying to use the glass. No good. Ball will come popping out of the pile of people. Comes to Davenport, and he'll throw it down to Cook. He'll dance around Maneri, and Cook might have traveled. And that will be the call, and the ball will go over and out of the Bandits. They had a situation in the game down 15 and time ticking down to 6:32 where they really need to put together a string of 3 or 4 baskets in a row here. Jump ball should be blue basketball, and that's what we're going to have. So it will be blue basketball. Shahadi with the one dribble will go to Davenport. Oh, and what happened? Yep, that was a deep shot from the three-point arc because Davenport was standing out of bounds. When he took it, you can't get much deeper than that. Yeah, now that for nothing is Loveland gives the ball to Steve Meyer. They took it out of the wrong spot, plus Stevie's got to touch the basketball first. And Shahadi couldn't save it. Yeah, he stepped out of bounds. Good effort, but he stepped out of bounds, and it'll stay white basketball. Yeah, so it's going to stay with Loveland and the Bandits, and he'll have Cannon now. He'll switch places with Loveland, and he'll look to get the ball to Loveland. Comes around the screen, and then just bounced up funny. Shahadi had it, lost it. Fisk will get it, and going to travel. Well, you know what happened? There is no travel. They called for a timeout, and Fisk's the most surprised guy. He said that he called the timeout, and it'll be 40-25 Poultney. Because that was a white timeout taken by the Bandits, and they came back on the same 5 that left the floor. Trzynski's out there along with Loveland, and that almost went. Maneri, tell you what, Maneri knows how to use his body to carve out space to get rebounds. Trzynski will go to the floor. Sam White will come out with the basketball. Shahadi wants to go long distance. Cannon will make the steal, and it's been like this the whole ball game. Just full energy, good karma up and down the floor. Loveland on that midcourt stretch. Got to be careful. We'll go back to Fisk. Fisk will drive, penetrate, and they're going to wave it off, I think. Nope, there was no travel. They'll say foul. So it'll be on Cook. Will pick up the foul, and he's got to be nearing the 5 foul mark. It's got to be at least his 4th. There'll be 2 shots for Fisk, and again, down 15, a lot of time left, 5:41 to go, but they got to really convert some of these free throws into points. They start right there with it. So the second of 2 shots. Poultney with Davenport, Cook, Shahadi, White, and Vita out there. Trzynski gets set. No. Oh, he did everything right until he created space to line up his layup, and Shahadi double dribble. He grabbed the basketball. Yeah, he knows it. He knows it. Yeah, so we will have Cannon come over, and he'll get on the correct side of Steve Morrow, and he'll get the basketball handed to him. And yeah, Davenport reached over the line. Yep. So he'll back up a little bit, and the ball will come into Trzynski. Good look down inside to Maneri, and it was Cook that made the recovery. Slapped the ball away. Shot up, no. Rebound, White. Maneri turns, fires, didn't hit the rim. Ball will be free. Picked up Shahadi with it. Shahadi will spin away from the pressure. He wants to go back and pick up the basketball, and he'll work against Loveland to the center of the court, cross the timeline, and now hand the ball off to Davenport. Davenport below the free throw line on the drive, and nope. I believe it's going to be Trzynski. Yeah, it will be number 12 with the ball, looking for the push. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Trzynski took the bump, and no, on the floor, the whistle. Yep. You could clearly hear the whistle before the shot, and it's going to be Shahadi picking up the foul. And I don't think anybody's in a bonus either, so it'll be on the floor out of bounds. And you have Jackson 48, Rice 42, Gilbert number 9, Shepherdson number 15. They all come in for Poultney. That's 4 changes for 5 of the players. And there'll be Loveland taking the ball out of bounds. Rice will be on the inbounds pass defensively, number 42. Boy, they've had a couple people come open, and they didn't give him the basketball. Loveland off the side of the backboard. It'll come down to Vita, and he'll get it to Shepherdson. And when Shepherdson's in there, he'll run the point for Poultney. He does a very good job at it. They're going to dump it over. They're looking for Jackson, and Rice actually had a free path to the basket, but tried to make that one extra pass, and it cost him possession. And with 4:44 to go in the second half of play, it's 40-26, a 14-point lead for Poultney. You see Loveland looking left, looking right, and This pass was off from the foot of the defender, and they got called a kick. There they go, yeah. Yeah, so the ball will just go on a baseline out of bounds, and it'll be Cannon that will bring the ball into play. And Plant at the scores table will be coming in for. Yeah, they're going to allow Plant to come in for the change with Straczynski, and this is a switch for the Bandits. No, they're going to have Maneri come out, and Straczynski will stay in with Plant. They call for the break, and boy, they got it to Plant somehow. Blocked by Gilbert, and Gilbert's going to lead him out of the pack with it. Gilbert all the way to the hole, looking to go coast to coast. And it'll be Loveland for the call. I had to wait and see. There are a lot of different white jerseys down there slapping at the basketball. And that's 2 shots, yeah. So they'll send Gilbert to the line for 2 shots. Nope, he'll leave that one a little bit soft, and he'll leave it at a 14-point lead with 4:26 to go in the basketball game. Nope, and that's going to be Fisk in there. He had the shooter to box out. The rebound came off the back of the iron hard. Fisk was in the right position. On the spin move, Shepardson had it, lost it, and ends up in Bailey Plant's hands. Plant will go up, get fouled, and count it! Plant will get the bucket. Oh, he's played a good ball game. So the basket's good. The lead will go to 12, and he's got a chance to make an 11-point lead if he can get this free throw. And that's going to bring in Ben Smith, Hotchkiss, and that'll be it for right now for substitutions. Bailey Plant got to be nearing double digits in the ball game, scoring-wise. And again, lead down to just 11, so. Again, a lot of time left. I've seen bigger leads disappear than this in less time. Rice will make the catch, and he'll be working against Fisk. Rice below the free throw line will pull up and got fouled big time. Yeah, 2 shots coming up, and I believe it's going to be Dylan Hotchkiss with the foul. 22 will be Hotchkiss with the foul, and Rice at the line. And yeah, he's getting 2 shots, but they're also, from this point on, in a bonus situation, but he was fouled in the act of shooting, and he a little flat with the shot, kind of rushing it. And no, I thought he might get the second bounce. Gilbert up, and no. Hey, Gilbert did a good job. Oh, one more time, he got it. That was Jackson. And that's been a huge difference in the basketball game. It's been the offensive rebounding by the larger, older Poultney squad. And boy, Shepardson with a great play. Knocked it down, kept it in play. Rice will fade away from the basket. He'll miss it. Fisk had it, taken away from him by Hotchkiss. And he'll throw down to Smith. Ben Smith going to go up and got it. Smith in double digits now scoring. And the lead still at just 11, 42-31. Shepardson behind the back, pulled up for the jumper, no good. Saved by Hotchkiss. It comes down to Gilbert. He'll take it right to the hole, go up, and no. He'll tip it to the outside, and it's going to be off from Gilbert's hands out of bounds to the Bandits. So the U11 Bandits looking to get the lead below double digits now if they can get a basket here. And Straczynski will come out of the ball game now for the Bandits. This is Ben Smith, and he's been hot shooting the basketball. Plant up or the defender? No. The weak side rebound will be Hotchkiss. He's sealed off from a shot, but it'll go to Ben Smith. Smith to Hotchkiss. He'll make the ball fake, and now they got to get their spacing right now. It's Fisk, catch, fire, got it! Oh, Fisk got it up and over the top of the taller defender. Lead down to 9. Here comes Shepardson for Poultney. 2:58 to go in the basketball game. The screen set by Vita, and I believe Shepardson, that was Ben Smith that almost created the turnover. Looked like it did go off from Shepardson's hands, but it's going to stay with Poultney. There's the baseline, and he's spinning up, and no. Just great baseline defense. Smith to Smith, and Shepardson had it, and he still got it. And boy, timeout called by Poultney. Great job of getting the time called out to keep possession. 42-33, Poultney with the lead. They'll have the ball. They'll have 2:41 to navigate with, and they're all full timeouts. I'm not aware. I think each team has at least, I think Poultney has 2 timeouts, and the Bandits have the 1. Cook with the basketball. He backed up to that sideline and was able to deliver the ball to Jackson. And in the corner, It's going to be a tough exit pass. We're going to have a foul on Shepherdson. Yeah, he came through behind and pushed Fisk. And that's what we're waiting to see. It's got to be at least a 6th foul right there, team foul. And they'll have Shahadi come in for Jackson for Poultney. So 42-33, and the Bandits trying to make a big comeback here. Hotchkiss up, and no, a little short. Rebound will be picked up. Plant turns, fires, and boy, did he put some juice on the ball, and we're going to have a foul on Hotchkiss. He kind of lost his balance, Shahadi and him, but that will definitely be a foul, and still no 1-on-1, and the ball will just go out of bounds to the Blue Devils. Now it'll be Shahadi looking to get the ball in the Shepherdson, and he just got in front of Fisk, and that created the passing lane, and now that's going to be Shepherdson, long pass up ahead. Cook with the catch. He'll go toward the hole, and no, he got hacked. Yep. Now Ben Smith will pick up the foul. Now stop the clock with 2:15. It should be 2 shots. 2 shots. That is the call. So they'll send Cook to the line, and getting started looking at the rotation off the bench. The contributions: Cook, Gilbert, Davenport, Alfred Poultney, Shepherdson. Done a nice job. That'll be good from the free throw line for Cook. Now put the lead back to 10 with 2:15 to go in the basketball game. And it's going to be Gilbert up, offensive rebound, no good. One more time, Poultney will have it, and Shepherdson will bring it to Shahadi. He'll ball fake, 3-ball, Shahadi, no. And it's going to be Cook with the rebound, so Poultney getting all kinds of second and third chances, and they'll throw over the top of the defense looking for Rice, and the ball will go out of bounds, and we will have White possession, but they need points now. Every possession, they got to have 1, 2, or 3 points down the floor. Hotchkiss to Fisk, looking for Plant. The ball will get there on one hop. Plant dribbled it off the foot. He'll race after it, and he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Smith. They'll keep possession with 1:51 to go down 10. That was a good timeout because they need the ball because they got to have points. Travis Fish is checking the basketball game, number 15 for the Bandits. So they'll set up the play, and down 10, like I said, they need points. They'll get it to Hotchkiss. He wants to drive baseline. He'll lay it up, and oh, nice drive, no finish. Shepherdson with the push. Numbers aren't there, but they did have an offensive player behind, and he'll make it a 12-point lead. Well, even without the numbers, it's where you are in the court. If you're behind the defense, you're getting near that 5 count, and there it is. That's the second time. Once in the first half, once in the second half, they got stuck with the ball, and they're going to send Davenport in the basketball game for Poultney, and then they're coming in on the other side with Straczynski, Loveland, Maneri, and Camden. And the ball again, Davenport will handle it. He'll be on the baseline. They're going to put Straczynski out on Sam White for Poultney, and they've got Maneri on Jackson. And they're going to get the ball into Shepherdson. Did a good job to just keep working to get open. White fires. No good. Jackson's going to be called for the push from behind. Yeah, that was a push from behind, and they'll have Camden now take the ball out of bounds. 45-33. Bandits looking to come up with a big run in the final 77 seconds. And that went out from Loveland's foot out of bounds. Blue basketball. Shepherdson with a good grab. The pass was a hard one to handle, and he'll have a little court to work with now. His Fish backed up, and he will pick him up just about at the foul line. Up and foul. See what happened there was just easy penetration down inside the paint, and usually if you can get within 2 or 3 feet of the basket like that, offensively, something good's going to happen for you. And Shepherdson picked up the foul, and he's going to have 2 shots coming up. And they'll be just a little bit off the mark, and we'll stay with a 12-point lead for Poultney with 63 seconds to go in the second half of play. And that will get the front of the rim. And Straczynski with the rebound will take a few dribbles and find Loveland. Loveland, as we just went at the minute mark, will slide the pass toward Maneri. Davenport with a steal, and Davenport's played an outstanding ball game. Maneri will reach down, come out with the basketball, and boy, I don't know how he did it, but he found Straczynski down low, and no. Rebound, Sam White to Shepherdson in a ton of traffic. Everybody will go by him now. He'll go long distance up front to Shahadi. Shahadi will ball fake, wants to wheel to the hole, lost the handle. Loveland was there to knock it away. And Shepherd